Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Khomoto for those who don't know me. Welcome to my new subbies and returning subscribers. As you can see by the title, this is a story time of how I got scammed. Ne? So I was scammed by my ex-boyfriend's friend and mentor in Christ or whatever. So this person who scammed me, we're gonna name him Judas because I mean he's a man of God, and like this man deceived me. Let me tell you, even if you didn't know like he was a man of God, just by looking at him, he has a friendly face. Even if you see his picture, like you wouldn't say this guy would be out here scamming people. Okay, so my ex-boyfriend who introduced me to Judas, we're gonna call him Stupido. So Stupido, before he introduced me to Judas, he didn't really introduce me only to Judas. There were other friends, but he had a lot to say about Judas. He had positive things to say about Judas. I think like he really admired Judas and thought so highly of him, and he told me positive things. He's a good person, and obviously him being his friend and mentor in Christ or whatever, he told me like he had strong faith and stuff like that, things like that. And then he also told me he can talk to God. Like, you know, as Christians, talking to God is about praying, even just talking, spending time with God. But I think my Stupido made it seem like Judas, he can have like one-on-one conversation with God, like yeah, like hi, you know. But anyways, he has so much to say about Judas, and at that time Stupido, Judas and the other friends, they were into prophets, the prophets that are being exposed till day. Okay, which is like, okay, fine, to each their own. I'm a Christian. Even then I was a Christian, but I never got into being obsessed with prophets and stuff like that. And then also what Stupido told me about Judas was that Judas also, he is good, he is very good in forex. And at that time also, it was when forex was starting up, when that young black guy became a millionaire of forex. So it was still popular at that time. And then he told me that about Judas. He's so strong. Told me things, how he has money off of forex. He even dropped out of university because he knows forex and he's so good. Fine, that's how the forex thing, that's how I got to like, I wanted to learn about trading and forex and stuff like that, which is fine. Again guys, I obviously, me and Stupido, we were together and I was in love and I was young and I valued his opinion. Okay, finally then I got to meet Judas and his other friends. So everything that Stupido told me about Judas, it seemed fitting. It seemed fitting. That guy, like, he had such a friendly face. First of all, he had such a friendly face, jokesy, and also he would talk about God, even say verses, and stuff like that. Yeah. And then that wasn't the only time I met Judas. Yeah. So I obviously would accompany Stupido when he went to his friend. If I was hanging out with Stupido sometimes he would take me to be with his friends. Fine. Even at some point, I accompanied Stupido to meet Judas and other friends in Christ who Judas was mentoring in town. So we met them, and then Judas took out his Bible. He was preaching, reading the word. It was like Judas. It was like Judas was Jesus, and he had disciples, and one of his disciples were Stupido, obviously my ex-boyfriend. But anyways, so yeah, Stupido, man, Judas never gave me any red flags. And unfortunately, guys, even though I met him a couple of times, it wasn't a lot though. Maybe 3 times or 4 times, I don't know. I don't remember. I know even though I met this guy a few times, I can't say I know him, but what he showed me and what Stupido told me, like, it was believable. So fine. Me and Stupido's relationship ended. I ended it because I was just tired of the toxicity. And guys, just because a guy is a man of God doesn't mean he's like, there are trash men of God out there. There are trash men of God out there. Anyway, you see, fine. Then we broke up, me and Stupido. Obviously, I don't know what happened with them and him being one of the disciples or whatever. I don't know. So at some point, Judas reached out, like checking up on me. It wasn't like long conversations and stuff like that. It wasn't long conversations at all. He would just ask, hey, how are you doing? Okay, I tell him I'm fine. And then later on also would ask me, how are you doing? Like, so do you have a new man now? Not asking in a way that he wants me or anything like that, because Stupido still wanted me because he knew he fumbled. To this day, he knows he fumbled big time, because he reached out at some point saying he misses me, blah blah blah. Chill. And I gave him so many chances, but anyways, this is not about Stupido. So finally, that was that. So I had Judas say on my Instagram, right? I had Judas on my Instagram, and knowing Judas from what I was told about him, and then I met him also. Yeah, he would post about God, obviously, but most of his content, most of the pictures was his sort of lifestyle, and also talking about forex things and posting about his forex whatever. That's what he posted about mostly, Judas. So okay, fine. So one night I was watching his stories, so I decided to ask him about all these forex things, because mind you, because I was introduced to forex by this person, Stupido. Obviously it sparked my interest there, and then also I kind of did sort of my research. I wanted to learn, and I knew there were scammers. And like, I was lazy to learn. I once even was in a group of people teaching people about forex and stuff like that. It was free, and sometimes they were giving out signals and stuff like that, but like I was too lazy. So I felt like I needed someone to help me or to trade for me, but I didn't have anyone else to trust. Hence I reached out to Judas. Okay, so I reached out to Judas. He posted, he had a post about crypto, and it was sort of a poster. It wasn't it was a poster of how much you can pay and the returns that you're gonna get. And knowing what I know about Judas, what Stupido told me, like he is such a good trader. I mean, he even left university to be a full-time trader. So, and then from what I know, and from all the pictures that I saw, the lifestyle he would post, I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, I know this person, so I reached out to him and asked him about it, and he was so direct. He didn't even waste time to ask me, like, should I put you down for February people. I was like, no, right now I don't have money, but when I do have money, when I get my money from university, because I was expecting money from my bursary at that time, I told him I was gonna tell him, and fine. And then I finally got the money and I contacted him, and then he gave me his things, like he gave me his bank account, guys. And then these scammers, they don't want to be traced or anything like that. So Judas gave me his bank accounts. Most scammers won't give you their bank accounts because you can trace them with their bank accounts almost. So yeah, Judas gave me his banking details, and Namugele, I made the deposit fine, and I showed him, here's the money, here's the proof that I paid. And then finally, Judas gave me his WhatsApp contact. The whole time Judas would contact me, ask me how I am, it was through Facebook. I didn't have his contact details. Then he gave me his WhatsApp numbers and told me, like, to not give them away unless it's, I don't know, business or stuff like that. I was, yeah, okay. Then we moved to WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, I contacted Judas, obviously telling him, yeah, it's me, fine. From like my expectations, I was expecting Judas to obviously explain things to me, not to teach me how to trade, because I mean, you're the one who's gonna trade for me. But he never did that. The only time he would explain things to me is if I was asking him. Even at some point I was like Judas, what's going on, and where's the shmoney, where's my shmoney? First of all, what's going on? I should be able to log into my account and see the progress and see everything that's going on. Then you know what Judas did? Judas sent me a random, literally you can see this is a random username and random pin. First of all, you never explained to me about this crypto or website or whatever app. You never explained anything. You never introduced me, like nothing. First of all, how am I going to log in? Where am I gonna log in? Because you never told me anything. Make it make sense. Fine. And then he gave me that, and just, yeah. And then I kept asking him questions, like, and then he finally gave me a WhatsApp call. He gave me a WhatsApp call and took me through the steps of opening up a Luno account, and I did that. Okay, fine. And that was that. Like he would keep on saying, keep on telling me information just to make it seem like it was legit or something. Like, it was ridiculous. and he kept on making excuses and excuses. And mind you, at this time, and sometimes he would ignore me, and I would go to Facebook and text him there like, excuse me, I talked to you on WhatsApp. Or I would go to Instagram and he'd still ignore me, and go to Facebook, and yeah, fine. And that was that. At some point I was so tired, like, Judas, like, what's going on? I think it was like a month and a half. He was just giving me the runarounds. So it's like, Judas, way. So Judas, even he finally, the excuse that he gave me was about the king, the broker or the investor, whatever. They were giving them problems or some stuff like that, which I honestly don't understand. How's that my problem? But yeah, that was that. And then he sent me a screenshot of conversations, WhatsApp conversations. Mind you, those WhatsApp conversations were in a different language. I don't know if it was Indian or something. Like, what was the point of you sending me those things? Because I can't even read it. So I sent a meme of a Chinese baby chewing, and then yeah, I was like, you know, Judas, just send me back my money at this point, because just send me back my money. And he stopped replying. And this whole time, guys, I was talking to Judas through WhatsApp messages. Judas was posting on his statuses, his lifestyle, obviously, and he was still posting about God, writing verses, like, even after he stopped replying, even after the last conversation of him sending me that thing. And I was just so fed up, like, give me back my money. Because Judas continued. Like, it was so heartbreaking, I don't wanna lie to you. And I was also in shock. And to be honest with you, I should have trusted my gut, because then that day I sent Judas money, I wasn't at ease. I literally wasn't at ease. But I kept convincing myself, like, firstly, this person, I know this person. First of all, I know this person. I've met him multiple times, and he is such a great guy. From what I know, he's such a great guy. And what he gave off, I mean, it's Judas, guys. Like, I mean, it's Judas, the man of God is Judas. It's not like I'm giving my money to a random person. It's not like I'm trusting a random person on the internet who says they are doing forex trading. And then, mind you, I mean, Judas, he knows his things. He even dropped out of university to do this full time. Judas is Judas, man. So fine, this man continued. Mother, I don't know if you heard that, but there was a car sound. This man continued to post, and I tried to contact him on Instagram. When I went to Instagram, he blocked me on Instagram. But I have friends who have Instagram, so I bought a phone, went to Instagram and searched Judas. And Judas was busy, like, his bio was about crypto and all those things. At that time he then changed it. It was still about forex, but it was like another trading whatever. I was shocked, guys. I honestly don't want to lie to you. I was hurt, I cried, I was in denial. I couldn't believe it. Like, Judas, are you that person? because I know you as a nice guy. You have, even after I broke up with your friend, you even reached out to me. I mean, like, you were so nice, and you are a man of God. And even WhatsApp, you were posting about God. Even on Instagram, there were messages about God. Like, yo, Judas deceived me. Judas deceived me. Hey, Judas deceived me. I was so in denial. I cried. Like, it was so heartbreaking, guys. It was so heartbreaking for me because I thought I could trust this person. I mean, I wanted to do this trading thing, but I couldn't trust anyone. I wasn't gonna be out here giving my money to some random people. So finally, like, I couldn't get over it. I just wanted closure. I wanted to know, like, actually Judas is that person. Even though he was ignoring me, the signs were there. I just was in denial. I'm like, so I decided to unblock Stupido from Facebook because I didn't have his contact anymore. There was absolutely no need for me to have his contact anymore, and I blocked him off of my social media. So yeah, I unblocked Stupido, and I asked him, hi, so is Judas a real trader or what? And then Stupido was like, go ask him. I'm like, obviously I would ask him, but he doesn't talk to me. He doesn't respond. He's ignoring me. So I was like, I would, but he's ignoring me. And I told him, like, I tried to do some forex with him. Now he doesn't respond. And then Stupido laughed and was like, how much? He laughed at me and asked me how much did Judas scam me. And I was like, can you answer the question? I will tell you after you've answered if this person is a real trader or not. And he was like, I mean, read between the lines. So I never spoke ever again to Judas because I tried multiple times, but he would just ignore me, and it's exhausting and tiring. So now I'm healed. I'm fine. It wasn't like a lot of money where like people are being scammed $50,000. I mean 50,000 rands or whatever. It was 3,000, but 3,000 is still money, and it was mine. I mean, and then yeah, that was that, guys.